here because my girlfriend Sarah has an uncontrollable urge to stare at black men.
I want to get my boyfriend David and his jealousy under control.
One big issue I want to see resolved is her lying.
Yes, I have problems with white lies.
Sarah, I want you to stop lying and to work problems out with me instead of blowing up.
When we were broken up, I had a friends with benefit, and he was a black guy, and he didn't like that. And because of that, he's jealous of black men.
If our issues are unresolved, then we'll go our separate ways.
I want the judge to tell David he needs to trust me.
Divorce court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with David Mirando and Sarah Norcross. The two of you have been together for 5 years. You have one child together. And Mr. Mirando, you've had a few children from previous relationships. Yeah. Mr. Mirando, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why you're here today?
My girlfriend Sarah has this irresistible urge to stare at black men, and it makes me angry.
An irresistible urge to stare at black men?
Yes, she does. For example, there was this time we went to the mall, and I turned to the bathroom, go to the bathroom, and come back, and she's glancing at this black guy. She's just staring at him. Just not like your normal stare, she was just flirting with eyes. And that kind of bothered me, and I confronted her, and she got really, really upset, and we didn't talk for a couple of days.
Ms. Norcross, you like black men?
I mean, they're attractive.
Yes, they are. Do you stare at them while you're with your man?
Yes,
I wouldn't consider it staring. I mean, if I see their swag or I look at him up and down, but he doesn't like that at all.
Would you like it if there was some women walking by and he's staring at them and looking them up and down? Would that bother you?
I encourage him. I tell him, I'm like, dang.
You encourage him?
I tell him, like, dang, babe, look at her butt. It's big. And he's like, yeah, you're right. But when I do it, it's a problem.
Does she do that?
She does do that, but I feel out of respect from her, I don't do it in front of her.
Do your little side glance.
I do my side glance once in a while. I mean, one man does it.
You understand it hurts his feelings, though? I mean, why do it if it bothers him? It's such a small thing to give up.
They're everywhere, Your Honor. I mean, I can't.
But the way I see it, Your Honor, if she's looking at those attractive men, she doesn't look at me like that. You know, she doesn't stare me up and down when I dress for her, you know. Sometimes I like to dress up.
I tell him, I'm like, oh, you look nice today.
Once in a blue moon. Yeah.
You know, you can't control what piques your interest, but you can control how you respond to that interest. Do you know what I mean? You know, exactly. you can decide that you're not going to leer at them in front of your dude.
And I do. So we avoid going places like we don't go to the mall anymore because
it's that deep. You can't go to the mall.
She's
jealousy. Yeah.
I get jealous, of course, if she stares at another guy like that.
But I'm not staring at them because I want to be with them. I'm staring at them because, yeah, maybe they are cute, but I'm with him. I'm not with anybody else.
Tell me about what happened at the movie theater.
So it was date night for us. We usually try to have date nights. It was her turn to pick a movie.
Right.
And we went to the movie. She decided to watch Black Panther. And I was fine with it. I was fine with it.
And she like to lost her mind, didn't she?
Yeah. 10 minutes into the movie, she was just staring at the movie like at least blink once.
Like you weren't there at all.
Yep.
It's a good movie.
Oh yeah.
You've seen it, right?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Okay.
So we went to the house, got to the house, and just started arguing about it. You know, I didn't
what did you say to her?
Well, I confronted her.
You know she's not going off with anybody on the movie screen, right?
It's a movie.
She's
You know that.
It's a movie.
She's not, but I wish she looked at me the same way she stared at those guys, you know?
Did you hear what he just said?
Yeah, I heard him.
Do you make him feel wanted and desirable?
I feel like I do, but
apparently, it doesn't count what you feel. When he has a need or a feeling, you got to fulfill that one. Doesn't care how you feel about it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, I'm not going to get him a glass of water because I'm not thirsty. Right. If he's thirsty, I got to get him a glass of water. He's thirsty. You need to give him some water.
I'm super thirsty.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He needs to feel like you want him.
Yep.
And he doesn't.
He should. I mean, I don't...
No, you don't say he should. Know that he doesn't and fix that part. Whatever you're doing, it's not working, and you need to do something else.
Well, I won't know that unless he tells me.
We just told you.
Well, now I do.
I told you. He told you.
We had to come here to figure it out.
Yeah, well, now I've told you. Are you going to accept that?
Yes.
Embrace it.
Okay.
Then go home and embrace him. Why don't you tell me what you think the major problem is in your relationship?
It's definitely jealousy.
Is it the black men thing, or is there something
specific? I mean, I can look at a white man, and he's just like, okay, whatever.
But you don't look at
But
white men.
when it comes to black people, he's just like, oh, is that what you want? Is that what you're interested in? Like, no, I'm obviously with you. I've been with you for 5 years. Like, we're trying to get married. Can we get this on the road?
Right. Get the ring already.
Thank you.
Mr. Mirando, do you think that some of that might be cured with a ring?
It might, yes, it's a possibility. But it's
Are
not
you
just
slow?
jealousy, though.
Are you slow with the jewelry?
No, I'm slow with the money for the jewelry.
Oh, okay. You know, it doesn't have to be expensive.
Oh,
Thank
yes,
you.
it does.
Thank you. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't have to be quite
No, it
expensive.
does
It has to
not.
be something nice. It can't just be something I
Why?
buy at the pawn
It
shop.
could be something from the pawn shop.
Why?
Because you love going
I
there.
feel like she's a beautiful woman, and I admire her beauty and her loving for me. So
But see, the ring is for her.
Yes, of course.
And she'd rather have the ring than promises of a better ring
The last
later.
promise ring that I got her, she gave it back to me
Oh.
Did you do that?
And why did I do that?
because we had a fallout. We broke up, so she gave it back to me.
He broke his promise, so why would I wear the ring still?
What was his promise?
That he will protect me, and he'll always be there for me, and he'll be the man I always wanted.
How did
I
he break
need.
that promise?
He was still talking to his ex.
Were you still hanging out with the ex?
We were talking, but she wants me to completely just not text her about the kids or anything else.
The text is like, you can text all day. A conversation, get it over with, bam.
But
So you're mad about the quantity of texting he does with other women?
Well, he doesn't text me like he would text her.
Well, you live together, though.
Right, but he's always
So he can
at
just
work.
talk to you because you're right there.
And he could just call her and talk to her.
Well, I need to talk to you about that a little bit. Because that's wrong. You also have trust issues with her, other than just the black guy thing. And I want to find out where it comes from. Does it come from something she's done, from her past, or something that she's currently doing?
I found a note on the table that says, I'm going to be out for the weekend. I'm going on a spa day by myself. I did some investigation.
Oh, good Lord.
And I found out she was in Vegas with her best friend.
You didn't do no investigation. Somebody told you.
My understanding, Mr. Mirando, is that you believe she's always telling you half-truths and she's not really being honest. Why don't you explain why you feel that way?
I feel she has a lying problem to me. There was this point where it was Easter weekend, and I come home from work. I find a note on the table, dining table. It says, I'm going to be out for the weekend. I'm going on a spa date by myself. And that, to me, got me thinking. I'm like, wait a minute, why would you go by yourself on a spa date? Anyways, I did some investigation, and I found out she was in Vegas with her best friend.
You didn't do no investigation. Somebody told you.
Did you go? Did you tell him you're going on a spa day by yourself?
Sure
and
did.
Go on a girls' trip.
Mm-hmm. I sure did.
Why didn't you tell him the truth about what you were doing?
Because you can't really talk to him. I mean, he would have been like, no, you're not going anywhere. He would have took my car keys. He would have took my stuff. And he would be like, you're not leaving this house.
If she told you she wanted to go to Vegas with her friends, would you have objected?
No. I would even give her money to go.
Oh, good Lord.
Has he ever objected to something like that in the past? Tell me a story about how he's behaved when you've told him something you were going to do he didn't like.
Like, when I try to go out with my friends for the night, he doesn't let me. Like I said, he'll take my car keys. And then I'll be like, well, that's fine, because I'm going to get picked up anyways. And then he'll be like standing at the door like, you're not going anywhere.
Did you stand in the doorway, take your car keys, and block her from leaving?
Yeah, I did block her from leaving a couple of times because I wanted to spend time with her. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, you know that's not the way to go.
Yeah, I know.
Sure is.
That's not the way to go at all. That's the first creep and crawl into a very ugly situation.
If they want to go, they're going to go.
Yeah. Has she done anything to make you not trust her? Other than, I understand that lie, because she says you won't let her go anywhere. I kind of believe her, because you copped to it. But besides the lying, is there anything she said or done or her history that makes you not trust her?
No, she hasn't done anything like...
She hasn't done anything at all?
No. I mean, besides her going out every weekend, nothing else. No.
So you don't think she's messing around with any guys or anything like that, black, white, or otherwise?
No. she always told me, I'm with you and only you. And I believe
Oh,
it.
no, he thinks I'm messing around with black guys.
Why do you think he thinks you're
Because
messing
he
around with black
accuses
guys?
me of it.
What does he say?
He's like, oh, is that what you want to be with? He's like, or if I go out with my friend, he's like, oh, did any black guys try to hit on you? What about Mexican? What about Asian? You didn't ask me that. What if a white guy tried to hit on me? You didn't care about the white guy.
She's dated black men all her life, and I'm the first actual.
First non-black guy that she's dated?
Yes.
Yeah. But I
But
mean,
you've only dated black guys in the past?
it's what I was attracted to and who was attracted to me.
Right, right.
So then I met him at a party and he was drunk, but we kind of clicked.
He was drunk.
Yeah, we clicked and then we started talking more and more. We ended up getting together. We had a son very quickly and we've been working on it since.
Would you still be working on it with him if you had not had that son so quickly?
No, probably not.
That's very honest. That's very honest.
And it's just, we've had a lot of problems in the beginning. And so I probably would have just walked away.
You walked it away, but now you had
Yeah.
a reason to try to make it work.
Exactly. I mean, granted, I moved to Washington State with him.
Right.
I left my family, everything in
Everything.
California, and I went with him to make this work.
Okay. I want to talk about break boyfriends and money.
We had a break last year, and not even a month later, she was already sleeping with somebody else. It was a black guy.
I was sleeping with another guy. He breaks into my house. The guy's there. He's chasing him around the house.
You were jealous and
He was
upset.
psychotic.
What would you do if your partner had a roaming eye? Tell us what you think at facebook.com/Divorce Court. Divorce Court will be right back. Mr. Miranda, you say Ms. Norcross is bad with money.
Oh, yes.
Explain that to me.
Well, first of all, it's kind of hard to get it to work.
It's hard to get her to work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the breadwinner at the house, and I pay all the bills, and she still wants to do extra things besides, you know, the bills getting paid. She wants to go out to eat, and I tell her I don't have it, and she gets upset. And I was like, well, you know, if you want to help out, then we should have extra money so we can go out and have fun.
Are you a little light on the work side of things, Ms. Norcross?
Well, in November, I went to school, and
Right.
we talked about it. We agreed. He said he'll take care of bills, he'll do this, he'll do that while I go to school.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then after...
Did you graduate?
Yes.
Okay.
And I got my license.
Yeah.
And I'm working on starting my business.
Nail license, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
But, like I said, I went to a new state. So I am working on building a clientele, but it's kind of slow right now.
Right.
I can't
She got a
make-
grind on. Is she trying? She may not be
I don't
making
feel like
anything.
she's fully trying her 100%. Maybe she's giving 40% of it, but not 100.
What do you think she's not doing?
She's not doing nails.
Okay,
I
but
come home
need
and she's down.
somebody to
To do
their
nails on. Do you understand? You got to
And
build
I
the
offer to
business.
help her with flyers and
And I
promoting
gave him my
her.
business
That's-
cards to give out, still in his car.
I just feel like she should try a little harder.
I've
that's all.
asked him to advertise on his social media. He doesn't. I send him things like, can you post this? He doesn't. I mean,
Well, other than sending him stuff to do, what do you do?
well, I'm doing the same thing. I'm advertising on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm trying to run specials. I'm trying, 50% off. Like, just come on.
Right, right. Do
And-
you see that she's doing all that? I mean, businesses are hard to
I know
start.
they are. They're really hard to start, but
And all my money
sure
that
there's
I
more
do
she
get
can do.
is going into the
The
business.
business.
Right. Like I'm booth renting. I have to provide my own product. I have to, everything is
Right.
on
I
me.
told her right now
right.
she can work at home because she does have a little shop at home that she can
I
work at.
still need people to come to our house.
But I told her she can go to farmers markets, flea markets and stuff, just hand out cards or even
It's not
walking down
that
the block.
easy. It's not, it's not that easy.
I know it's not, but it's not easy for me to be paying everything else.
Right.
She's not helping out. It's hard on me.
What are we talking about with the break
So
boyfriend?
we had a break last year, and not even a month later, she was already sleeping with somebody else. And it was a black guy. And I was like, there
Oh,
goes
no
the proof.
wonder you got issues. Did that happen?
This was just like last year.
Well, that explains it.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, there was no other reason for him to feel the way he did the previous 3.5, 4 years.
Yes,
And
I
then-
understand. I understand what
Yeah,
you're saying.
and then we did. We broke up. We were broken up for about 10 months. And
We were broken up because I was working.
I was
24
sleeping
hours.
with another guy, and then he, mind you, I took him off the lease already. I was taking care of the rent. I was taking care of our son. I was doing everything, and he breaks into my house. The guy's there. He's chasing him around the house.
It was a hot mess. Can you agree with that? It was a hot
It was
mess.
a hot mess. Yes, it was.
It was a hot mess.
No. And then he calls his friends over, and then his friend's like, no, you don't want to go up there. He's up there, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, why are you even here? What are you even doing here?
Honestly, I was there because she was sick that day.
You were jealous and upset.
Yes, I was.
Yes, you were jealous and upset.
He was psychotic is what he was.
I was upset.
Yeah, jealous. Okay, I think I
kicked
see
our
what we
front-
have here. Would you stay with your partner just for the sake of the child? Share your opinion on Twitter and Instagram at Divorce Court. Divorce Court will be right back. Do you really want to get married?
Yes, I do. I feel like I gave her my everything.
Do you really want to get married?
I do.
You know, that nonsense about I want to get her a nice enough ring is just that, nonsense. She'd take a cigar band if you gave it to her. She would take no ring and go to the courthouse and get married. That's what I did. That's a stall tactic on your part, and you have to see it as a stall tactic. And then you have to wonder why you're stalling. Are you insecure? Do you not trust her? Are you not ready to get married? You're not ready to get committed? You got to figure out which one of those things it is and let her know. And then figure out whichever one it is, if it's always going to be that way. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because that's just a stall tactic. You know, you don't really care about that. You just don't want to do it.
I do.
No, you don't. Don't believe the lies you tell other people. You can tell me and her that all you want to, but don't tell it to yourself. If you wanted to marry her and she was willing to go down to the courthouse without a nice enough ring, you'd marry her. But you don't want to, and you need to figure out why. Do you hear what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You're going to fool around and lose her, and I think you love her.
I do love her.
Lock it down. Lock it down. Now, listen. You can't help what you're attracted to, but you can help what you do in response to it. You don't have to stare, leer, look, or otherwise give black men a second glance. Don't do it. That's where he's weak. That's where he's insecure. You wouldn't want a certain type of woman that was very unlike you to be the kind of woman that jerks his head around all the time and be in the process of seeing what he desires, and that desire is not you all day long. Maybe that's part of the reason why he can't give you that last step. You have to see what you're doing that might be inviting or precluding him from doing that one thing that you want, which is to get that ring. You've got to see what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? I told him what he needs to know, told you what you need to know. I think you both need to get it together and go on and get married. Nobody going nowhere.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Keep your eyes where they're supposed to be. Keep your eyes on the prize, not on the brothers. This matter is adjourned.
Are you ready to keep your eyes where they belong?
Yes, I am.
When are we going to take a walk down to the courthouse?
Well, we'll go next week.
So if Judge Lynn follows up with you guys in a week or two.
We get married. Yep.
On Divorce Court today, she found a naked picture of him posted on social media, and Camille says Daryl called it an accident. Camille doesn't believe the other woman in the picture was an accident too. Camille Merriweather and Daryl Merriweather have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toler to resolve. Testimony in Divorce Court starts now.
Mr. and Mrs. Merriweather, you have been married for 3 years. You don't have any children together, but you do have children from previous relationships. Mrs. Merriweather, you say since you were married, he has changed, and that has changed your feelings about this relationship. Why don't you tell me what's gone wrong with Mr. Merriweather in the 3 years that you've been married?
Well, when we first started out, we've been together for 6 years, but married for 3.
Mm-hmm.
When we first started out, what attracted me to him to want to be in a relationship with him, because we've always known each other since about grade school, is because he felt, when I talked to him, he came across and said that he wanted to change. He had some issues with being incarcerated and whatnot. And he said he wanted to change, and it sounded good, and he was doing things, taking steps to do that.
Right.
When we first got together, we couldn't get enough of each other. You know, he was hard working, even though, you know, with his situation, it was hard for him to get employment. But he did temporary jobs. He fixed on people's houses, cars, or whatever
he did whatever he
needed to do.
could to make some money.
Whatever he needed to do. And he would come home.
Look good so far.
He'd come home to me and say, you know, with the check and say, well, this is, you give me what you want me to have back. That's how it started.
Looking really good.
Right. But then after we got married, it just did a whole 180. I'm not going to say 360, but 180.
180.
Because,
Well, and I'm glad you said 180, because it's a thing. 360 means you're right back where you started
Right.
from. 180 means it's opposite. So 180 is right. Everybody tries to amp everything up. If I say more, like they say literally when it's not literal, and it makes it
Right.
more exciting. 180 is exactly right, and I appreciate it. So, Ms. Merriweather, tell me what he started to do.
well, he started to, like, hang out and come home the next morning type of stuff, and just not give any good excuses to why he's doing this. And then we had some issues with other females that he was dealing with. And
Give
you
me
know,
an example of a woman that you think he was having an illicit relationship with.
One woman, her mother actually came and knocked on our door and told me that she thought I was mad at them because I guess she seen me at a gas station somewhere and thought I was giving her the evil eye. And I'm like, I didn't even notice that you were there, you know, but it told on itself. And she came and knocked on our front door and said this with her daughter in the car. Her daughter never said anything, but she told us the story, you know, told me what was supposedly going on or whatnot.
Now, was the mother mad at you when she came to the door? Like, were you mean mugging me at the gas station?
No,
or was she trying to be conciliatory?
She acted like she was trying to be conciliatory, trying to tell me what was going on. She's like, she didn't want me to, try to fight or do anything to her daughter or something. That's what she was saying.
Right.
I'm like, I didn't even, you know, I was probably, sun probably was in my eyes or something. I wasn't mean mugging you or anything. But when she was there, I called him and I was like, could you come home to straighten this out? And he was like, I'll be there, I'm coming, and never showed up. So then I had to go.
Well, you know, fool, right? You're not coming there with a mad wife, a mad girlfriend, and the mad girlfriend's mad mother.
So I had to go find him. And when I found him, you know, I slapped him, but I was upset about what happened. And till this day, I still never know what was going on in that relationship.
What did the mother tell you?
She told me that they were, that him and the daughter was messing around, and when I think he's here, he's over there with the daughter. And
Mr. Merriweather, do you care to confess to anything, or you would like to move on?
Well, I like to move on because nothing happened. It was just, you know, I go down to their house and we smoke a little whatever, drink or whatever, and I think they was just trying to start a lot of trouble because that's the type of people they are, to start trouble and keep up a lot of stuff. You know?
Right. Now, do you and let's assume I believe that in toto. Don't you find that going over to some other woman's house, kicking back and drinking is not conducive to a good marriage? That's kind of a messy thing to do, even if there wasn't any touching going on?
Yep.
Yeah. Mr. Merriweather, what is your primary complaint with Mrs. Merriweather?
Well, I feel she's very bossy.
Bossy.
Like one time she texted me one night and told me, I don't feel you should go outside unless it's with me or the kids. I've been incarcerated. I got incarcerated 2004, got out 07. When I got out, I was out for about 7 months, went back, did another 18 months, and then that's when we hooked up. And I'm like, I've been in prison before. I don't want to, you know, sit in the house.
Get out and be in prison again.
You know, that's how I felt.
Ms. Merriweather, did you tell
No.
that man that?
yeah, this is after all the other stuff that's happened, after coming home 3 and 4 times and letting the son beat him home. type of thing. So then he says that, I just hang out with my friends. And well, I figured when I said that, I was like, well, then maybe you shouldn't go out with us. Then if you can't know how to come home, we can lead you home because we live there too. So,
Mr. Merriweather, were you doing a lot of this, that, and the other thing that would cause any person concerned about their spouse? Were you staying out all night, not coming home?
Yeah, I was staying out all night. And when it gets to that point to where it's late, I'm like, I don't think I should go home because it's going to be some trouble.
Trouble, right.
And it's been several times I done went home and she done hit me upside my head. I'm thinking we're in the ring somewhere.
Yeah.
But, I took it in stride and tried to work it out and then compete the same cycle over and over again.
Yeah, I understand what you're telling me, Mr. Ware. I had one son who used to, if he stayed out past curfew, he said, I might as well stay till morning because I'm already in trouble. Might as well go for broke. She also says that she's seen texts on your phone of a naked picture of you with somebody behind you naked too. Now, are you aware of that?
Yes, I am.
How'd that happen?
I was wasted that night, and I took the picture, accidentally tried to erase it, and accidentally pressed post, and it went viral. and after that, I sobered up instantly, and I'm like, it's time to go home. And
that should be a cautionary tale for everybody.
Yeah.
Accidentally took the picture and accidentally, and I believe you.
Yeah,
I believe you.
I was trying to erase it and hit post.
Hit post and bam, the whole world saw it.
And then I immediately deactivated my page, so
to minimize the damage.
Yeah, and then like a week later, someone must have screenshotted it, and there.
Yeah, no, once it's out there, it's out there. There's no pulling it back.
Next, how can Daryl prove to Camille that he has really changed his ways? If the ink on your marriage license is barely dry, but you're ready to call it quits, call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt. Broken relationships, real solutions. Divorce Court continues.
Mr. Merriweather, your wife brought this action, and in her papers, I sensed exhaustion. She was sick of it. She feels like that you're running and gunning just like you're a single guy, and she's had it and she's done. Your responses to me seemed more like, man, if she can take a little more, I'm gonna hang in there and I want to keep her because there's no downside to having her around. Did I get that wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, how wrong am I?
I love her very much, and she's a good wife.
Right.
You
You do understand that what you're doing is hurting her, correct?
Yes, I do.
I mean, it's not like you're playing a little too much golf during the week. You're staying out all night, getting mad drunk, losing your clothes with someone else who lost their clothes and sending it across the world. I mean, you're doing bad stuff. What is it you're willing to do to keep the woman you profess to love?
I'm willing to change my life for her. And
you told her that once before. You remember that,
yes,
right?
I did, yep.
And how long did that change last?
Not very long.
How long did it last?
About 30 days.
About 30 days. Yeah, never take them back. At least until you see 6 months of change. I mean, at the very least. A year is even better, but 30 days, anybody can fool you for 30 days. Yeah. You know, I could stop doing a whole lot of things for 30 days, but I'd be back to it on day 31.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He said that I'm bossy. I'm not bossy. I'm a boss. There's a difference, you know. I'm being put in a position where I have to do things.
Right.
Not that I always want to do them, but if you put me in the positions to make me do that, then I have to stand. Somebody has to do it, or we'll be running up.
So how come you have to be the boss? What is he failing to do that puts you in that position?
Like, just with like our finances, or to get up and do stuff with the kids or the house, or make sure everything's done. If it's not done, they expect somebody to do it. And he's even made the mistake of saying one time, like, well, if I wasn't here, you would have to do it anyway. Yeah, but I could be doing it with somebody else if you're not going to do right.
Mr. Merriweather, do you feel like you're doing less than carrying your weight at the home?
No, and yeah, at the same time, because it's like she asked me to paint, okay? I haven't done it yet. She did it. Now,
here's the key part. How long between the request and her decision to do it herself?
about a month, maybe.
See, you're not working, you're drinking.
Well, I'm my own I'm handyman. I do my own handyman work.
Right.
And I have relatives that call me, say they need something done. I go do it and get paid for it at the same time. But when I bring the money home, it's like everything's okay.
Mrs. Merriweather?
No, we supposed to bring money home anyway, but that's the difference. When I ask him to do something, you can pay because everything else is taken care of. You should think of it like, think of it like that. But he does what they say do first all the time. And I feel like, I don't have a problem with his family, but the way he treats me in relation to his family, like I'm on the back burner. I can't be on the back burner. I'm supposed to come first because when it's my family, I put him first.
Right.
So I don't...
You understand that month is a long time. You handle your wife's business before you handle other people's business because she's the one that you made the pledge to. Your family just showed up because they're your family. You picked her. You pointed at her and said, you're the one that I'll take care of and love and support and comfort, and you're not doing it. And she's mad about it.
Very mad.
Very mad. Do you think she has a right to be angry?
Yes, ma'am.
That's a good start. We're going to start there, and then we're going to try to get to rational from there. Okay?
When divorce court continues, when the kids are home, what kind of role model is Daryl?
Do you believe that Daryl posted the compromising picture by accident? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now.
If you would like your case heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court continues.
Mrs. Merriweather, you have yet another complaint about Mr. Merriweather, and that's with respect to the manner in which Mr. Merriweather deals with the children.
I just want him to be a better role model with the drinking and stuff like that, because we have male children also.
Right.
That, I want him to be a role model for, and to show our female children that's not, how he treats me is not how I want them to be treated by men, men.
By men, it's not a good example to set.
Right.
Does he engage with the kids? Does he, do things with them?
Yeah,
go places with them, teach them things?
When he's on one of the good cycles, but those are far and in between, so.
He's out there having a good time, so he's just not available to do those things. Mr. Merriweather, do you disagree with that?
A little bit, because like I said, I want to go back to the bossiness. It feels like I'm in prison sometimes. To where when you're giving me ultimatums to do things. Like, an example, find a job. Okay, I get up, search, find a job, call, check on applications. If I don't get no call back and they don't hire me, then what am I to do about that? And I try my hardest. I think I do, but she doesn't.
Do you not agree that he's doing the best he can? He's got a felony, so, that's good. That makes it tough. Are you taking that into account?
Yeah, because, it's been so long, though. I've seen, people that, some of his friends, too, that has been in the same situation that he's in, and they get out and they get jobs. They have jobs. They have them right now, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, what are you not doing? And, I always tell them, I used to help people do resumes and stuff like that, but he doesn't want my advice to take him. He feels like I'm being bossy, but if you don't get a result, then why not take
Why not take any help you can get?
Right. But
why not take any help you can get? If she wants to help you with your resume, why not?
Well, she actually did the resume for me, and it's out there. It's just that I don't get any calls back. I had an interview. He said, call back tomorrow, call back tomorrow. I called back. And he started spitting me this same line. So I'm wondering, is they just playing around with me, or you really want to give me a job?
Ms. Merriweather,
I always say that you got to keep calling. you have something that's against you, just keep calling. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of other people out here looking for jobs. And now, you know, college kids come home, a lot of those jobs get taken. But if you're not out there trying, at least, you know, finding a job is hard as looking for it. You know, that's like a job in itself. And he's
right,
not.
yeah, you got to keep looking. I mean, keep looking and keep looking and keep looking.
And I think he puts like
a little bit of effort out there.
And
Don't
then
get a
just
call
go.
back, and then a couple of
Be
days
done.
of drinking. Is it kind of like that? You're frustrated, you drink, and all that kind of stuff.
Judge Lynn Toler's ruling next. Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toler's ruling right now.
Mr. Merriweather, I think your problem is this. You are trying to be a right guy in a wrong environment. It's difficult to become better than because the less thans are so much more fun than the better than people. The better than people want you to work. They want you to give a good example to their children. They want you to paint the house. The less than is like, let's kick back, take off our clothes, and get to snapping. You know, it's, and what you need to do is make a decision, is whether or not she's worth it. Because she's sick of less than. She can do, as they say, bad all by herself, and she doesn't have to chase your drunk behind around and hide your slovenliness from her children. If you're not going to add anything to the table, you know, get up and leave. That's her point of view. And you have to understand that while you've had difficult times, and I'm sure you feel you deserve some measure of joy and whatnot, if you ain't contributing, you're just, I mean, you're like an anchor around her neck and you're bringing her down. And if you want to be that guy, you know, cut him loose. And that's going to be your job because he's benefiting from you. He's got a place to stay. He's got somebody to care for him, feed him, and all this kind of stuff. And he realizes you're not going to do anything. I cannot tell you how many women who have come here, filed the papers, and then stopped everything because he said, I love you, outside those doors.
Yeah.
You know, don't let that happen to you. Enjoy your life. Don't tether it to somebody who is just sinking and because all that static and agitation, it's terrible. And you're not happy with your kids and you're not happy with your life and he's not bringing anything to the table. You know, when you kick him to the curb, I mean all the way to the curb, close the doors, the shutters, lock it up. Don't answer the phone because he's not bringing anything to the table. And it's just not worth it. You want $800 as he goes. What is that $800 for?
For in my Suburban that I use for my daycare, he got into an accident with it.
Did he have your permission to drive it?
He did, but I think they might have been he might have been under the influence is why the accident happened. And that wasn't part of the plan. Because he was driving one of the children, so. Yeah.
Mr. Merriweather, you're chipping away at your very personhood here. You lost your license, don't have a job, staying out all night. Come on, don't be an asterisk to the end of a really bad story. Were you under the influence in the car, Mr. Merriweather? Be a man, tell me the truth.
Yeah, we drank a few beers.
Yeah, you drank a few beers. Do you have any evidence of the $800?
No, I didn't bring it with me.
How much damage did you do?
New bumper, new grill.
Oh, that's $800. $800 in favor of Mrs. Merriweather. It is so ordered.
Daryl has agreed to stop drinking and driving and is working on becoming a better citizen. Post a comment or submit your case at divorcecourt.com or call toll-free 1-877-311-2222. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Divorce Court.
Judge, today's case is monster-in-law.
Today we have the trifecta. A brand new baby, a meddling mother, and a video game. I feel like fussing already.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Selena Adjaman and Jamarcus Spates. Ms. Adjaman and Mr. Spates, you have been together for 4 years and you have one child together. Mr. Spates, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here in divorce court today?
Well, Judge, I got one particular thing to say. It's either me or her mother. I'm putting my foot down today, and it got to get resolved.
So her mother is dipping in your relationship.
Her mother is always dipping in our relationship. Let me tell you about this one situation. It's one night we've been working all day, you know. So we finna go to the club. Next thing you know, we getting ready. Next thing you know, she's knocking on the door. Oh, hair did, nails done. Dress on.
Okay.
I'm like,
Her mother?
You mad?
Her mother. Her mother. Yes, her mom. I'm like, you know, I ain't think nothing of it at first. Maybe she had a date or something, you know?
Right,
Maybe
right.
she had a little something going on. I started listening to the conversation. She started asking Selena, where we going tonight? What we doing tonight?
That's
where we
mom,
finna go? What you worried about what we doing? Judge, you a respectable older lady. I know you not. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'm just kidding you. I am older. I just was messing with you. That's all right. Don't be afraid, young man. Don't be afraid. It's okay. It's all right. I am a respectable older lady. I'll own it. I own it. Go ahead.
But you know, I know you're not trying to go out with your 20-year-old kids to see what they doing tonight.
Right.
No, you're not trying to run along with them every weekend, you know?
You're right.
Like, it's just like...
Ms. Adjaman, is your mother running with you on the weekends?
I mean, not all the time. We go out. That's my mom. Like, we like to hang out together. He just
Yeah, that's
jealous.
your mom.
He just
Yep.
jealous.
No,
He's just
jealous.
jealous, first of all. That's my mom.
Going to the club.
That's what we do. Like, we...
You don't think it's bizarre to take your mother out on a date with your man?
We don't do this every day. I mean, it wasn't even a date. We was just like going out, casually
club.
going out. It wasn't a date. And so he's just mad. Like,
My mama trying to twerk.
we're like best friends, so I don't take her every day. Like,
man,
it's not every time we go out.
But I mean,
once in a while.
Mr. Spates. If he had a buddy that it was his best friend, would you want him along on your outings?
He has brought his friends along when we went out before, so I don't understand what's the problem.
20-year-old friends.
But-
not no 40-year-old man.
Okay,
not
but
no
still, you
50-year-old
still brought
friend.
somebody along. My mom, he knows my mom is like my best friend. So
Give me
you just
another
jealous.
example of a time where you believe her
Jealous.
mother overstepped her bounds.
Let me tell you another thing. It was one day she had to stay home sick from work.
Yeah.
She throwing up all night, just sick. I mean, she could barely even walk. We sleeping all day. All you hear the phone ring and she picking it up every time. Her mama telling her, you come upstairs, because her mom lives in the same apartment building as us, but upstairs on the top floor.
Okay.
So she over here calling Selena. Selena, you could come do this, you could come do that, you could come walk the
that's
dog.
my mom.
You sick.
Okay,
You
now
sick.
you do it extra.
You sick.
That's my mom.
What you?
Did your mother ask you to do stuff for her while you were sick?
Yeah, but
man.
But
I mean, that's my mom. Like,
we
I
understand.
respect my
You know what I mean? You say that's my mom.
yeah,
We all have one,
I know.
or did at one point, and we all love them, and we're all, you know. What we're saying to you is, it seems a little unusual, the level of commitment that you two have beyond the daughter-mother relationship. How about that?
Like, I respect my mom. If my mom tells me to do something, I'm gonna do it. I've been raised, that's how I was raised. So, and I just feel like
She
he's
didn't
just
care
jealous.
that you were sick.
She didn't give
I mean, I didn't tell her I was sick. I wasn't that sick. Like, he's over it. He's overdoing it. You ODing. Like, it was not that
you throwing up in
sick.
the toilet.
If I'm
You
able
throwing up
to,
in the toilet. That ain't. Oh man, you
Really?
finna pass out.
Mr.
Really?
Spates, tell me one more story that would suggest to me her mother is beyond.
This is the deal breaker right here. This is the deal breaker. I'm playing Call of Duty all night. Next thing you know, I've been at work all day though. I've been at work all day. She brought up the little argument, you know, you late, you know what I'm saying? Come on, you know, this and that. I'm here. So next thing you know, it's a little argument. You can't even hear. And the next thing you know, it's a knock on the door. Who is that at the door?
I doubt
Is that the
it.
big bad wolf?
I doubt it.
Hey, open the door. What y'all arguing about today? What's the problem is? What the problem is? Every time, I'm like, we over over here arguing about what we gonna eat tonight. What you doing? What you doing?
Ms. Edgerman, did she come and knock on? Does she come and knock on the door when you guys are having arguments and intercede on your behalf?
Okay, now I call her.
One day I caught her looking through the back though.
You call her.
I call her sometimes because like it's overwhelming. Like I'm tired of arguing with him.
What do you argue about?
If I ask him to just, okay, for instance, the baby. If I ask him to do something for me, if I'm busy right now, because I do hair, so I'm doing hair, I'm asking him to watch the baby, and that's the problem. And so, like, he don't understand, like, I'm busy at the moment, you know what I'm saying? And so
he thinks he can work and play Call of Duty and everything else is optional.
Like, he's just free, like, he don't got nothing to do.
So when you get upset with him, you call your mother?
Yeah, I call her.
Well, let's call your mother right now.
Okay.
Oh, they finna call the wolf. They finna call the wolf.
Mrs. Edgerman?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
Oh, Lord.
I'm doing fine, Judge. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Why don't you tell me your beautiful daughter over here? She's sitting here with Mr. Spates. Mr. Spates says you spend too much time in their business. Please give me your point of view on that.
Okay, Judge. First of all, it should be my business because I'm the one taking care of my daughter. Every time I have to come over there and he's fussing with my daughter, the neighbors calling me because I stay upstairs. They're calling me, telling me that it's commotion going on downstairs. So they're calling me, and I have to go and see because I don't want him putting his hands or making her upset because she just had a baby. The baby is only 3 months old. As far as I heard what he said about me going out and stuff like that, I don't go out with them. He says that he's going to work. I wonder what job he has because I'm the one paying the bills over there. And I have to go to work every day, and I have a pacemaker, and I'm 50. So, yes, I'm going to spend time with my daughter, and yes, she is my best friend. So if I have to step in and be there, I'm going to step in and be there.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mrs. Edgerman. You were very clear. I appreciate that. She's supposed to take care of the kids, cook, clean, and all that kind of stuff.
No, Judge. I'm always with my daughter. I'm always with my daughter.
I thought you had a job.
If you oh, okay.
Oh,
now I want to do that.
Okay.
Touche. Mom says that she's paying the bills down there in your apartment. What do you say?
First of all, before I even moved over there, they had the apartment free. Come on,
How does one get a free apartment?
How is it free?
The rent only $300. Who can't pay $300 a month? Come on, now.
Do you pay $300 a month?
I'm paying the water bill. I'm paying the gas bill. Let alone, I'm taking care of her every day and my baby. Come on, now.
You need to quit. You really need to quit. You need to stop.
Let's be real.
Does he work? Now, Ms. Edgerman, does Mr. Spates work?
Do you work, Jamarcus?
You know I work. I'm at work every day.
Do you?
I'm at work all the time.
You don't
know that.
I feel like he lying to me because when it comes to financial, where is it? Where's the proof? So it's like you saying you got a job,
Does he go to a
but where's the
building
proof?
or somewhere every day?
Not every day. He be at the house playing Call of Duty.
What do you do for a living?
Nah, Judge, I have a lot of jobs. I have a lot of jobs.
Here we go.
No, wait. I have a lot of businesses. I do construction. I'm a comedian. I do everything, Judge. Labor. I do it all. Anything you can think of, I do. But my main job is taking care of my daughter. That's my main job.
Okay.
And
but we need money. Like,
you weren't saying that when I gave you $400 last week, though.
$400 when?
Come on. Let's be real.
When?
Let's be real. You acting like I'm just coming in.
Let me ask Ms. Edgerman, who primarily pays the bills in your house?
Well, I've been paying half the bill. My mom helps me. And he pays.
It's only $300.
It ain't $300.
It's $300 that you're not paying.
Exactly. But it ain't $300.
I pay the water bill, the gas bill, and everything else.
Does he pay the water bill?
No, he don't
and the
pay
gas
all them
bill?
bills.
Ask who bought a baby
He may have
clothes
paid
all
the water
time.
bill
Come on.
twice, but he ain't paying it like that.
He said to me that his job primarily was taking care of the daughter. But what you told me earlier was that it's difficult to get him to do that as opposed to the game. Give me some examples of times where you've tried to get him to participate, but he simply would not.
Even just, he thinks because I'm the woman that I have to do everything, change the diapers, do all the feedings, everything, cook all the time, you know, wash his clothes all the time, you know, things like that. But he can't even bring home money for me all the time. Like,
do you expect her to do all those wifely duties? She's supposed to take care of the kids, cook, clean, and all that kind of stuff. Is that what you're looking for? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just wanting to know if it's your thing.
No, Judge. See, one thing, I'm always with my daughter. I'm always with my daughter.
I thought you had a job.
If you, oh, okay.
Oh,
now
yeah.
I want to do that.
Okay.
Touche.
I'm always with my daughter. If anything, I'm with her the most. I'm with her the most when she leave. I'm with her the most. I'm
Well,
calling her, asking her
somebody
where you
has
at.
to bring the bread and the butter in the house.
Come on, now.
Somebody
you be
gotta
gone
bring
for
the
like
money in
9
the
hours,
house.
not
Are
even
you
at a
back to
job.
work yet?
Yes, ma'am, I'm back to work. I'm a traveling stylist, and I do hair in the house sometimes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So when you are out doing hair, does he look after your daughter?
He does.
Does he do a good job?
He does a good job. He's a good dad. I'm not
Great
gonna.
father.
You're not gonna
he's
take
great.
that from him.
Right, exactly. He's a good dad.
Yeah.
But we need money, so.
Need money. We got the money. Baby clothes not that expensive.
But she's getting older
I
every
go to
day,
Walmart
Jamarcus.
and get about 20 onesies for $10.
You child.
Come on, let's be real. Let's be real.
Shut up.
Don't say real no more.
Please don't.
She's feeling like she's not loved. She's feeling like an appliance.
You know I love her.
That's not enough.
I show it all the time.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You're in divorce court. If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Missed a show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms, and for exclusive content, go to Apple TV. You say he doesn't pay enough attention to you. Why do you say that, Ms. Odgerman?
Like, he just, I don't know. I don't know his problem. I'm just asking.
Ms. Odgerman, part of being a woman and a mother is knowing what you want. What exactly do you need from him? You need to articulate it specifically. You feel like you're not paid attention to.
Yeah, like,
you don't feel wanted and loved. You need to tell him exactly what it is you need.
Just like compliments sometimes. Like, he don't care. He will take me, like one time, for instance. We usually like do little stuff, go to the movies, you know, regular stuff, like we're young. But like, I just want to feel special sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I want to go to nice places. And so I was explaining that to him. I let him know that. So one day I'm at work and I get a call from him. He telling me, he like, oh, well, yeah, you've been telling me this. I've been listening. I'm going to take you out somewhere real nice, real special. So I'm excited. I'm like, okay, he's trying to step up. He's trying to, you know, be a man now.
Right.
And so I'm excited. I'm telling my coworkers, ooh, I'm finna go on a date, finally. Yes, ooh. So I get off of work, I go home, take a shower, you know, do my hair, do my makeup, get real, real, real cute. So he come pick me up. And so he like, just sit back, close your eyes. I ain't gonna tell you where we going. So I'm just sitting back, closing my eyes.
So far, it's sounding pretty good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it do for now. But okay, so we riding. He like, I'm thinking it's gonna take 30 minutes to get there. It took 5-10 minutes. I'm like, okay, dang, it's somewhere close. So my eyes still closed. We pull up. He stopped. I open my eyes, and I'm just in shock. That I'm really looking at the Popeyes chicken sign.
That's her favorite place, That's her favorite place, Joe.
I'm like,
she love Popeyes. She love Popeyes.
At this point,
she
I don't
eat
even.
Popeyes all week. She love Popeyes.
He wrong for that.
Oh,
That's
you
his
know
problem.
you were wrong for that.
He think he funny.
That was wrong.
You think you funny, like.
Now, you know, like Beyonce said, what, take me to Red Lobster?
He can't even do that.
People eat Popeyes, let's spend about $30.
Mr. Spates, I'm gonna tell you what your problem is. I'm gonna tell you what your problem is. Your problem is you got installed. You got installed in his house as a handy-dandy appliance, and that's exactly what he thinks you are. You take care of him, you take care of his needs, you take care of his kid, you take care of the money, and he can be an intermittent man. He can hand you $400 here and there and feel good about it, but he's not responsible for the rent. He's not responsible for the food and everything. He's just intermittent. And you've allowed him to be intermittent. It's not your fault. because I'm gonna fuss at him in a minute. Because everybody's always telling, why do you let him? Men are grown. And I'm not saying he doesn't love you, but I am saying that you're so invested in the situation with him, he doesn't have to worry about maintaining the situation. Now, Mr. Spates, you need to live a life that is a little higher than your circumstances allow. I think a lot of young dudes get away with doing a whole lot of not much at all because we've disassociated marriage and being a man and being a provider from being a dude that can knock somebody up. And now we're in a situation where you can make a decision simply not to provide and support, and you'll be fine. Because some woman somewhere will take you in, will hold your hand, will have your baby, will cook your meals, will make sure everything happens, and you can play Call of Duty. Let me make a call to your sense of duty. Your duty to her, your duty to your community, your duty to her mother, your duty to me as a fellow old person.
Yes, ma'am.
We looking to you, so when I'm really, really old and got a cane and walking around and I could look up and I say, see these brothers over here? They got my community handled.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you gonna be that dude?
Yes, ma'am.
What you got to do to be that dude?
I just gotta stop playing Call of Duty.
More than that.
Real talk.
More than that.
I do play the game. I do play the game a lot. I
You
do.
think everything's funny.
And I know I might be,
Games are for boys, children are for men.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do both. You can play video games, but they can't be your life.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that?
Right. Yes, ma'am.
And, don't let your needs go unexpressed. You make a game plan about where you want to be, what you want to do, and how you want him to contribute. And you demand that he do so. Not fussing and arguing, but, I don't make meals for men that don't work. I don't know why you would.
I don't know more.
I got a job.
You can cook
I got a job.
She's feeling terrible over there. She's feeling like she's not loved. She's feeling like an appliance.
I love her.
That's not enough.
She knows I do.
That's not enough.
I show it all the time.
No,
Judge.
you don't.
Judge.
No, you don't. You're in divorce court. You're here for a reason.
Judge. When I tell you I love this woman.
You could love unexpressed is worthless. You with me?
I'm with you.
Woman up, man up, and get out. This matter is adjourned.
All right, how do we feel today now that you spoke with Judge Lynn?
Everything was good. It got resolved. All I got to do is just stop playing the video game. And that's what I'm going to do because I love my woman and I'm going to stay with my woman. Ain't nobody else going to have my woman. So at the end of the day, we good. Just told her thank you for everything.
On divorce court today. A chance encounter brought them together, and now, after 9 years, they are ready to call it quits. Rodney saved their baby's life, but then he made a comment at the hospital that Shanisha's still angry about. She says their roller coaster ride together is over. Rodney Johnson and Shanisha Tisdale have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toler to resolve. Testimony in divorce court starts now.
Mr. Johnson, you say that from the moment you met Ms. Tisdale, it has been a roller coaster ride, and after 9 years and 2 children, you finally want off. Why don't you tell me how this roller coaster started.
Well, good day, Your Honor. This is lovely meeting you.
Good to meet you too,
really
Mr.
is.
Johnson. Won't help you none, but thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
I gotta give it my all, you know, to be super honest with you. But starting from the top, my main goal is to try to decide on if I want to be with this young lady forever. We have 2 kids together. I proposed to her 2 times. I have a ring right here that I do plan on giving her. I've given her 2.
Now, Mr. Johnson, let me ask you something. This is divorce court.
Right.
You come in here and pull out an engagement ring. What would you like me to do?
I mean,
I thought you wanted to get out. You wanted me to give you some of her stuff.
I do, but I just want your opinion because I honor your opinion. And this is the 2nd engagement ring that I gave this woman, and I did take back. It was very immature, but like you said, the roller coaster is going up and down, and I just need your advice if I should.
Well, put the ring down.
Okay. Put it back in my pocket. Put it back in my pocket.
Put it right on back in the pocket.
Okay.
Tell me about the ride.
Okay, well, it starts off about 9 years ago. She was working at a restaurant. I happened to come in a restaurant. I usually go there all the time. I've never seen her before. So when I seen her, we locked eyes, and I asked her a question like, do you do bad things? It sounds crazy, I know.
But it's a line, I get it, I understand. You were trying to,
We're in a courtroom, so you can use your imagination, you know. It's a lot of things that people do that are considered bad. So, I mean, that broke the ice, and we had a conversation, and later on that night, after work, she came home with me, and she basically never left. And,
Hold up. You mean to tell me you meet a man that says to you, do you do bad things, and by the end of the day, you're alone with him at his house?
Yes.
How much sense does that make? I mean, I see that it turned out okay. He wasn't Ted Bundy or anything, but because you're still here.
No, not at
but
all.
doesn't that cause you some concern?
Not really, because when I locked eyes with him, it was like love at first sight. You know, I don't know, it was something about him, you know? You can tell when he said it, he didn't do it, he doesn't do it often.
Might I say this, Ms. Tisdale?
Yes.
They said Ted Bundy was quite a charming young man. They said that women were falling from him as he was being sentenced to death for multiple murders. Some woman showed up and asked to marry him. Yeah. You know, just because you're smooth and cool and all that, don't mean you're not a serial killer.
I understand.
But Mr. Johnson, when did things start to get funky?
Well, the first, say, year and a half, it was smooth. I mean, because she had so much love, trust, so it was easy for me to be myself, easy for her to be herself. We didn't really have any problems. A little shortly, after about 2 years, that's when the problem started. A lot of family members, a lot of other people's opinions, a lot of the trust started going downhill.
Give me an example of a situation where what someone said or what you saw or, caused you to be upset about and have trust issues with her.
Well, it wasn't really trust issues with her, it was trust issues with me. She didn't trust me as much as she did in the beginning. And it may be because of the repetition. Like when she calls, she doesn't call once, twice, 3. She calls 60, 70, 80 times.
In a day?
In a day? No, in about 5-minute period. I mean, we have smartphones now. You know how you have to
redial.
do it, you know, right back,
Are you blowing up the man's phone?
Yes.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for him to act like he care. Sometimes he just seems like he don't care. I don't know what to do. It seems like.
What does he do that makes you think he doesn't care? Or what does he not do that makes you think he doesn't care?
The way he reacts is not what I want. He's not affectionate enough for me. You know what I mean? I need comfort.
And you think calling him 70 times in an
go.
hour
There
is
you
going to
go.
make him come home and say, "Ooh, baby, I love you." Is this how the reasoning goes?
No. I mean, I expect him to be more understanding. You know what I mean? Like
That's hard to understand, though, 70 phone calls in an hour. I just want to say that. And I'm going to ask you this, Mr. Johnson, because clearly this is a symptom of, apparently she's got a bit of a temper.
Yeah.
Oh, you noticed already?
Well, the 70 phone calls in an hour, those usually come together, a temper and 70 phone calls. You give me a couple of examples where she's gone off the deep end.
The deep end. I can give you a simple example to where it starts. She complains about nothing. Okay, we could be sitting at the house and she could be like, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. And I would look at her and say, the AC is right there, just turn it on. And then she would get on my head about, well, if I wanted to turn the AC on, I would have did it. I'm like, well, why are you complaining that you're hot? It's no like ending to it. It's continuous. Just like the repetitive phone calls, it doesn't stop with her. That is the problem. She doesn't know how to pump her brakes at certain times. She let her emotions get the best of her. And it seems like that's what she knows as normal. And all I've been trying to do is try to show her that's not normal. We need to understand what we think is normal so we can be on the same page.
Ms. Tisdale, do you agree with him that you do get upset easily and over small things?
Yes, I do.
And why do you think that is?
Insecure.
You're insecure?
Yeah.
Why are you insecure with your gorgeous self?
I don't know. Low self-esteem.
Because?
Life experiences, how I've been treated.
By whom?
Family members, you know, treated me wrong, lied to me, you know, affected my relationship with him a lot, letting him invade and make decisions for me that wasn't right and I regret later.
Next, what happened at the hospital after Rodney saved their baby's life? They got so out of control, police were called to the scene. Are you considering marriage but aren't sure that your intended is really right for you? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt. Real people, real conflict, real judgments. Divorce Court continues.
Ms. Tisdale, you say that Mr. Johnson made a comment so ridiculous during one of the most stressful points in your life that you actually left him over it. Why don't you tell me what was going on and what he said?
Well, actually, my daughter, when she was born, she was 12 days old and she stopped breathing. She almost died. He gave her CPR, and when we went to the hospital, we got into an argument because he said something so stupid and dumb.
But what did he say?
He gonna tell me that if my daughter turned out like me, he don't want nothing to do with her. So we got into an argument, we got into a big fight. I got angry with him because my daughter's laying in the bed, almost dying. And you say something like that to me. And in the midst of this, we're supposed to be together and, you know what I mean, loving each other, and it was just crazy. And then they had to escort the police into the security into the hotel, into the hospital. And
now, who was escorted out, him or you?
Him.
Between the time he saved your daughter's life by giving him CPR, and he made that off comment, no doubt about it. Not the thing to say when somebody's kid's looking at, you know.
I agree.
What had you done?
I didn't do nothing. I don't even know why he would say something like that in the midst
of.
Were
you arguing at the time?
No. He just said it. I don't know if he was thinking about all the past stuff that we've been through, or if he was angry, or if he was, because it's a lot of times where he don't want to be with me, and I have to beg him to be with me, be with me, you know, because I really believe this is the man of my life, you know. Right. And it got out of hand, and for him to say something like that.
Yeah, that was deep and tired and wrong. I mean, I gotta applaud you. You saved your daughter's life. Well, I mean, woo! Makes you Superman, but you lost your cape when you said that. Right. Ms. Tisdale, let me ask you a question. Do you ever forgive anybody for anything?
Yes.
You don't harbor?
Maybe a little.
I think you harbor. I think you never get over anything. I think he forgives and you harbor.
Yeah.
And so what happens is you're mad about A or you're mad about M and then you have to bring up A through N while you're talking about M. He's got to pay for everything he did every day. Am I right with that?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Am I right?
Yeah, she just likes to talk too much. Like if she stopped.
Talk too much?
Yeah, if she stopped a little bit and thought about what she was saying, we wouldn't have the issues we have. You know what I mean? Like just for instance.
Is it my fault that you don't understand me?
I mean, but I'm trying.
That's the problem. You don't understand me.
I try to understand.
Well, let me ask you this.
I try.
How logical are your arguments?
There you go. There you go.
When divorce court continues, can Shanisha find a way to get her irrational anger under control?
Do you think this couple can stop arguing and patch up their relationship? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now, 1-800-282-1991.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court continues.
I take it from your response, Ms. Tyndale, that you do acknowledge or realize that logic is lacking in your responses. Do you know why you're like that? Because we see that you're the problem, right?
Yes.
I mean, I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. He's not perfect, but he makes regular mistakes. You the problem.
Yes.
So let's talk about the problem that you are, so we can. Cause we don't talk about it, we can't fix it.
Right.
And tell me. Why do you think? Have you been cheated on? You talked about your family members doing things to you. What's up with that?
I was 16 when I met my dad. Mm-hmm. I was told that he didn't exist all my life until I was 16. And then all of a sudden, my
pops
dad,
up.
Right. And that put a huge hold on me growing up. The trust, the lying, you know, and I guess I carry it on throughout the years and then being in relationships, cheating and all this stuff. And I think I brought the issues that I had into our relationship and it's affecting it.
So you're always playing defense.
Yes.
You're always you got your dukes up, you know, you ducking and dodging and the minute like something look like you, boom.
Yep. Ready to go.
Ready to go.
Brilliant. You are brilliant, Judge. You're hitting the dead on. I promise you, you're hitting the dead on. That's why I wanted to come to this show.
No, you think I'm brilliant because I agree with you.
No,
It's
not that. It's not that. I mean, I said I'm gonna try my best not to say the crazy word, crazy or crazy. She's not crazy. She's just scared of change. She's just terrified of change. Can I say a little quick thing that happened the other day? We're walking, and a car almost hit me. We're moving on. We're halfway down the block. She's still talking about the car that just hit me. Well, is he crazy? Why did he? Hey, we already moved on. Yeah. All my parts are here. You know, I'm here.
It's good, and I got here, and I'm okay
and she's
with it.
Still talking about it. You know, like agitating the thing. And she needs to understand, avoiding the problem doesn't mean that we're not going to resolve it. But avoiding it until we're settled, we're calm, we're in a cool manner.
So you can have a meaningful, productive conversation as opposed to a screaming match.
Right, and that is normal to her, the screaming match.
Okay.
Top of your lungs screaming, not just screaming, top of the lungs.
Ms. Tinsdale, the remainder of this session, I'm going to be talking about coming back from crazy, okay? And I'm talking to you, and I want to say, first of all, to me, crazy is not an insult. I've been called crazy, don't bother me at all.
Judge Lynn Toler's ruling next. Divorce Court, Judge Lynn Toler's ruling right now.
People used to be afraid of me. Talking to my sister, you know, a few Christmases ago, and I was asking her, why, you know, you never used to hang out. Because you were mean. And in talking about it with my mother, I was mean because I was angry, and I was angry because I was afraid. So what you have to do is deal with the fear. The fear will take care of the anger, and the anger will take care of the crazy. The time to decide not to get angry about something is before you get angry about anything. You got to have a game plan in place for how you're going to conduct yourself, how you're going to deal with upset. And you got to know who you are. You got to dissect where you're weak, what's wrong with you. I got a list of 20 things I know that are wrong with me. I own it. I love it. I relook at it sometimes just to make sure I'm on top of it. Now, you're fearful, you're angry, and you've been hurt. And you're afraid that if you do not knock somebody out, verbally or whatever, that they're going to take you down. So that's how you respond. So you got to own that every morning. And then you have to say to yourself, self, today, just today, I'm not going to get angry. Just today. Don't worry about tomorrow. And you got to let the first wave pass you by. I said, what I'm going to do today, he says or does something I don't like, I'm going to do like this. It's a ridiculous thing to do, but do it anyway. I surrender. Just surrender, not to him. You surrender to your better self. I surrender. And then you sit down, and you cannot speak until you're not angry anymore. You won't be able to do it the first couple of times, but after a while, after a while, and then at the end of the day, you got to debrief your crazy. You got to sit down and a piece of paper. Nobody believes in paper no more, but I do. Write down, here's this. My big bugaboo is worry. I have a list. What I worried about. And then I put a line. And that said, what really happened. And when you read it at the end of the week, you feel stupid. I worried about this all day long, and that happened. And if you keep writing that down, I yelled at this guy about this, that, and the other thing, and it wasn't even important. You see what I'm saying? You need to work your situation. You need to handle your crazy. You need to handle your fear. And once you handle and you work at it, because you can do it. You see what I'm saying? Believe in it. Knock that sucker down. You're strong and you're able, and you say, anger is the problem. My fear is the problem. I'm not going to live my fear. I'm not going to let what somebody did to me 20 years ago tell me that the rest of my life ain't going to be what I want it to be. I'm a bad chick. I can handle this.
Man, tell her.
You want to believe. You with me?
Yes.
You're going to work your anger?
Yes.
You're going to work your fear?
Yes.
You're going to fight your crazy?
Yes.
Now look here. This is divorce court. I don't do engagement in here, except for when I'm doing it. But, when you get out in the hall, go ahead and give her that ring. This matter is adjourned.
Shanisha and Rodney appreciate the judge's ruling. Shanisha is working hard to control her anger, and the couple has set a date for their wedding. Post a comment or submit your case at divorcecourt.com or call toll-free 1-877-311-2222. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Divorce Court. On Divorce Court today. When they first met, she says he lied about everything, but she married him anyway. Now, Entree and Davies have spent a decade together, have 3 children, and want to call it quits. She says he's a womanizer and a gamer. He says she's disrespectful and belittling. Andre McDaniel and Davies McDaniel have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toler to resolve. Testimony in Divorce Court starts now.
Mr. and Mrs. McDaniel, you're fighting over a van because you finally decided to get a divorce after 3 years of separation. I want to know how you made it as long as you did. You say, Ms. McDaniel, that from the day you met him, he did nothing but lie to you.
Yes, Judge.
Give me some examples of the things that he told you that you ultimately found were not true.
Well, from day one, he's done nothing but lie. I mean, mind you, even in the dating stage, he told me he had a car. Not only did he not have a car, this car was in the shop, and he didn't even have a license to drive a car. He lied about his relationship status. He told me that he was single, but he was living with someone. Mind you, an older woman who he tends to always gravitate towards someone who can take care of him. I mean, she had kids as old as him.
Wow.
And and then they wound up even having a baby together. Like, he was 20-something and she was like almost 50 years old. He lied about his education. I was in school in New Orleans at the time. And, you know, I'm in college, I'm in university. He hadn't even gotten his GED yet.
Well, what did he say? He said he had graduated from high school, or he said he was
He
college?
told me he graduated from high school, but it
he
came
got his
out that
GED.
he had not gotten it.
Oh, he had not gotten
No,
his
he had
GED.
not.
Did you learn about these lies prior to marrying the man?
Yes, I did. I did.
What made you think that a man who tells as many and the magnitude of the lies he told, why would you marry him?
Judge, before we met, I was like on this spiritual awakening. You know, I'm in college, so, you know, you experience all kind of things. I was celibate. You know, I was just being me and just saying that love is love and I love everybody and
What
it doesn't
were you
matter.
studying in college?
I was in pharmacy school.
You were in pharmacy school?
Yes.
So you were on a spiritual awakening.
Yes, I was
and you
enlightening
were
myself.
loving life
Yes.
and knowledge and
working out and
education.
exercising and eating good, just feeling good about everything.
Which makes that all the more confounding that you would marry a guy who lies to you about everything.
Now, I did say I was celibate, so, you know, maybe he gave me that attention. He might have put it on me, and it just blew my mind, I guess.
Well, good for you, Mr. McDaniels. Good for you. Let me talk to you for a moment, since we've gone in your direction here.
Right, thank you, Your Honor.
Is she accurate about all of those lies you told, or is that not really what happened?
Some of them are, but not all of them. When I met her, I was working.
Right.
You know, it wasn't like I was just a nobody. You know, I was working.
Where were you working at?
I was working at.
That's the last question you get to ask in here, Ms. Daniels,
Yes,
Mr. Daniels.
I was working at McDonald's. I mean, it was a piece of job.
Hey, it's a job.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with working at McDonald's.
Exactly.
It's better than not working. Don't rag on a man who has a job. If he's got a job, he's got a job, and it's all good. Now, go ahead.
So at the time, you know, I did tell her lies because I felt like I didn't want her to be all in my space, you know, knowing who I really was. But
Why would you not want her to know who you really were?
Well, because I grew up, you know, without my father. My mama was on drugs, so my life was kind of, I did me. You know, I pretty much did me, and I had to...
rose up and beyond those things that you were born into. Can I give you some advice,
Yes.
though?
Yes.
The only thing better than who you are is the fact that you could have been so much less. If you tell the whole story, people are even more enamored of you. You
Right.
don't have to hide a
Right.
bad past. Because having a bad past and being a great person, you know what I mean?
Thank
so
you,
you cool for that.
Right. Thank you,
I'm going to work with you for that.
Thank you.
What was your major problem with her?
At the time, well, she was lazy. You know, that's the thing that you don't see. You know, always late, never on time. I mean, as you saw, even when we stepped up, she was still running her mouth. You know, so always late. You know, and at the time, like, I didn't really see it until after years of being married, and then you separate, you know, then you see all the ugly stuff that you didn't see when you was in love, you know, but when you got out of love, you know, then you begin to see all the laziness that she has.
I also understand that you had a bit of trouble with her family.
Yes.
They came to New Orleans for her graduation. They was all in a hotel room, and they figured they was gonna give me the 3rd degree, you know, because at the time I didn't finish school, you know. But what she didn't tell you, I got my GED.
Now,
Mrs. McDaniel.
Yes, ma'am.
I call it the caterpillar effect, Your Honor. You know, she only saw the caterpillar, but what she didn't know that the caterpillar turned into the butterfly.
Now, and I get that, but I still want to talk about the family. What was her family doing that caused you concern?
You know, they figured that she should have married a doctor, a lawyer, or somebody, you know, that had an education or that was doing better than I was. You know, and plus what she had told them.
Were they a constant irritant? Did they do something, or it's just? I mean, because a lot of in-laws have bad opinions about the people that their child marries.
They didn't even know me, Your Honor. It was things that she had told them.
So what did they do? Was it just a one-time thing? What happened?
Oh yeah, they packed me in a hotel room and they just took shots, Your Honor.
So they grilled you.
They loaded up the gun and they just shot every which way. I was ducking from north, south, east, and west.
Did you ever see her family again, or was that the end of it?
Yes, like the next day they had came to the apartment that we was living in. You know, I still welcomed them because, you know, I have morals, you know, and respect. But like I told her, that's her family, so she had to deal with them.
Did you put the family in check?
Not exactly.
Once you married him? Why not?
I mean, yeah, once we got married, yes, I was always defending him all the time. He didn't think I did, but I was always defending him. And they got sick of it.
Next, family troubles, money troubles, and trouble with other women. Are all three tearing this marriage apart? Divorce isn't easy. If you need help with your breakup, call toll-free 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt. Divorce Court, real relationships, raw emotion. Testimony continues now.
Now, has your family been all in it? I mean, you say you've defended him since you've been married, but were they causing trouble?
There was a little trouble. There was always something being said, or even things that had been done. You know, they would even like pit our kids against him. You know, the kids noticed, well,
they pit your kids against him?
Yeah, because the kids would notice that, you know, he wasn't never invited to anyone's house or never came around, and so that caused them to ask questions. And, you know, I even had fallen out with some of my relatives because I was being faithful and devoted to him and to our cause. So, yeah.
Is that true? I mean...
Your Honor, what I forgot to tell you was that her family tried to pay me to leave her alone.
How much?
It was like some hundreds of dollars that they paid.
They wanted you to go, but not $1,000.
Right.
I got you. Now, Ms. McDaniel, you say that you have concerns about whether or not Mr. McDaniel had cheated on you.
Concerns? I know he cheated on me.
Well, tell me about that.
From day one time he went out and kept my car. I had a final at school the next day. It was because he was with another woman.
That was, you know, my D. Macafella days. You know, that was those days.
Your what?
D. Macafella.
D. Macafella?
Yes, Your Honor. I
would look at you, Joe, but I know you don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What does D. Macafella mean?
I was doing me, Your Honor.
D.
Macafella.
Macafella. A fella. I swear I'm gonna start a the Divorce Court Dictionary, and D. Macafella's gonna be in it. D. Macafella will definitely be in it. How long into the marriage did D. Macafella run things?
We was probably married 3 years, or something like 3 years when that all started.
Mm-hmm. When it started, or you finished?
Well, when you know, throughout the marriage, I stepped out because, you know, at times, you know, she was controlling. So at like times, you know, I had to get away or, you know, occupy my mind with some things too.
In what manner was she controlling?
For instance, I had got my income tax check, and I had wanted a flat screen TV. She told me that we couldn't have a flat screen TV. You know, I wanted internet in the house. She told me it was more convenient to go to the library than to have internet at the house. You know, so she always wanted to control things.
Yeah. Were you economically able to really afford these things?
We could have afforded it, Your Honor.
You could have afforded
yes,
it.
we only had one child at the time. That was it, and we was living in an apartment that was like $500. You know, so
how much were you making a month, though?
I was making maybe about $1,200 a month.
You couldn't afford it. I'm telling you right now, you couldn't afford it. If you got $500 for rent,
right,
and you got a kid, you got $700 left over for food, gas, you know, all of that kind of stuff. You don't have
that
money
was
for flat
included.
screen. Still, $700 a month for three people. You can't afford a flat screen TV. You wanted one, but you couldn't afford it.
It was my income tax, though, Your Honor.
But you put that in the bank. You know, if you lose your job, or if heaven forbid the car goes down, or the kid gets sick, or you need some new shoes. That's what that's for. It's not for flat screen TV. I'm going to give a seminar on disposable income because don't nobody know what it is.
When Divorce Court continues, are parenting issues and issues between the parents causing their children pain?
Do you think Entree defends Davies strongly enough to her family? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now, 1-800-282-1991.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court continues.
Mr. McDaniels, you say you had a very important issue with Mrs. McDaniels, which is you felt that she didn't keep the kids clean and neat.
Correct.
And that, you know, she'd go out looking good and your kids were looking crazy.
Correct.
So you tell me what she was or was not doing with respect to the children.
Well, this particular day, Father's Day, you know, I came over to get the kids. The kids' clothes wasn't ironed, you know, their hair wasn't combed, you know, so I told her about it because she know how I am, you know, and she told me, well, you have a different opinion, you know, I look at things different. And as you can see, Your Honor, she's all buttered up, you know. She's all buttered up. You know, I feel that my kids should be
buttered up too.
Exactly.
Now, Ms. Daniels, would you send the kids to him looking crazy?
Judge, I love my children, and of course not. My children are very well taken care of. I mean, sometimes I was slack. I'm a busy woman. I have to get up and fix them breakfast. He comes over already dressed and think everything's just gonna be okay. Well, when you come over, why don't you help and do some of those little things that you want done, as opposed to just, you know, coming down on me for it in front of
you know,
the
you
kids.
did say they had rusty knees and elbows. You know what I mean? You get a little lotion, rub that on there.
Exactly. You know,
and you can knock that rust off really easy.
I'm a father, Your Honor.
You know?
I'm a father. I'm not a weekend dad. I'm in our kid's life. She can attest to that.
And I'm glad you brought that up because she said something very hurtful to you about the nature of your fathering. You had asked her, she said, don't you think I'm a good father? And she said that you were simply decent. What were you talking about that made you ask that question, and why were you so hurt about the decent remark?
I was just asking, and when I did ask it, you know, she said I was a decent father. Now, Your Honor, I'm more than adequate. You know, I've been there since day one, you know.
Ms. McDaniels, why do you think he's only a decent father?
There were a lot of things going on where, you know, he may have been out cheating or out playing video games, not taking that time and investing it into the children the way he should have, or investing it into our family. So I might have said decent, and I might have been a little salty.
Were you a little less than doting as a father? I mean, decent is, you know, I mean, it's not good, but it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but were you super involved? PTA?
football, basketball, teaching them the word of God. Taught my son how to play chess. Spending quality time, not just time, Your Honor, but spending quality time with my kids.
He sounded pretty good over here. You know?
But do you think that womanizing and staying out all night and playing video games and not working is a good example to set for your young sons?
Here's what I will say to you, Mr. McDaniels. You know, fathering is not just about spending quality time with their children. When you have two parents and one parent is kicking the other parent in the gut, you know, running around on your wife kicks her in the gut, you are destabilizing 50% of their foundation. And that causes them great difficulty and causes them great harm. So I believe that she's assessing that entire picture. You know what I mean?
Right. But that goes both ways. Like, both parents have, instilled into our kids. So,
right,
yes.
no, I get that. I get that. But you understood what I said about kicking the other dude. There's a four-legged table. You kicking two of the legs out, that destabilizes the table.
We cripple.
No matter how many books and food and all you got on top of the table, you destabilize. That's all I'm trying to say.
Right, I got you.
Judge Lynn Toler's ruling next. Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toler's ruling right now.
Mrs. McDaniels, I understand why things ended. I don't think you're a bad guy, Mr. McDaniels. I thought you were a bad guy when I read your petition, but I think you're a guy that is in progress. You are in growth. The facade is wonderful. The heart has to be there. And the next time you get a woman, I don't know if you got one now or not, don't tell me. Don't say I do if you really don't.
I loved her, though, Your Honor, when I married her.
I understand that.
You know?
I believe you. I believe you, Ms. McDaniel. Why don't you tell me why you believe that car should remain in your possession?
Your Honor, I held a job down for 7 years, paying all the bills, rent, car insurance, gas. And mind you, both of our names is on the title, but I believe that I should keep the van. We took out an $18,000 loan, and I paid about 97% of that.
Wow.
So why shouldn't it be mine?
Okay. Mr. McDaniels, your response to her belief that she should have the car.
When we purchased the van, she wasn't even working. She had just started working when we purchased the van. We have both paid on the van, but my thing is this, Your Honor. She already has a 2005 car. It's times where I need to, pick up the kids or bring them to baseball practice or football practice.
That's not my fault or my responsibility.
Mrs. McDaniel, let me ask you this. Is that the only car that you have? Or do you have another car?
She has another car.
You have two cars?
The van isn't even working, and yes, I do have a car that is working. But it should be at my disposal to do whatever I want to do with it. If I want to sell it for $2,000, I should be able to do that because I put the most money and invested the most into it. I shouldn't be responsible for him getting his children
not
to
how
and from.
It works. Let me tell you how it works. You get married, you combine your thing, whoever made more money, this, that, or the other thing, but you divide those major assets in an equitable fashion. If the van was your only mode of transportation and you run around with the kids, he wouldn't get anywhere near it. But you got a car and it's working. You don't get to keep both of them. Mr. McDaniel, continue on your growth. Ms. McDaniel, next time you get a guy, don't go for the line, go for the look. What's he doing? What's he doing? Don't listen to what he's saying.
Yes,
watch what he's doing. And then and only then, if he's doing the right thing for a long period of time, then and only then do you hook up with him. Judgment in favor of Mr. McDaniels. It is so ordered.
Entree and Davies respect the judge's ruling and are trying to become better role models for their children. Post a comment or submit your case at divorcecourt.com or call toll-free 1-877-311-2222. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Divorce Court.
एवें हसदे रहंदे दुनिया की जाने केड़ी सोचा विच रहंदे जिंदगी दो दिन दी दुनिया दा सैर करिए चल जाना दुनिया तू के किसे नाल वैर करिए दा सैर करिए चल जाना दुनिया तू के किसे नाल वैर करिए वाली बस बैठा लगा बिच गीत होवे नाल सोना यार बैठे फ्रंट वाली सीट होवे उच्च वाली बस बैठा लगा बिच गीत होवे नाल सोना यार बैठे फ्रंट वाली सीट होवे रज वेखण दे सामने खलो माया सिलकी बाल सुने नैरा बिच खो माया रज रज वेखण दे सामने खलो माया अग लगे बख्तानो वे सजना तू दूर हो गए यार तेरे नाल जीण दे ख्वाब सारे चूर हो गए अग लगे बख्तानो वे सजना तू दूर हो गए यार तेरे नाल जीण दे ख्वाब सारे चूर हो गए दस तेनू की कहना ओ पैसे बनाने वाले मत ना तेरेड़ दी देना वे सानू सताने वाले दस तेनू की कहिए ओ पैसे बनाने वाले नाल नखरे वे टुरदा ए वे टोर कमाल तेरी लगदा जावे तू सुना वे बाकी बाकी चाल तेरी नखरे न टुरदा ए वे टोर कमाल तेरी लगदा जावे तू सुना वे बाकी बाकी चाल तेरी